What's going on? Shane Serrano and Zach Ferrara coming to you from Radio Boardshop in Aspen, Colorado. And in this video, we're going to be breaking down the sickest boards in the Gentemstick lineup. If you've never heard of Gentemstick before, they are a snowboard company based out of Japan that makes some of the most beautiful boards in the whole world, all designed with the concept of snow surfing in mind.
Taro Tamai and his boys were a heavily surf-influenced background. They did surfboard shaping in the beginning, moved on to snowboard shaping, putting the style and fluidity in everything they do, from the waves to the mountains.
And because this brand is inspired fully by surfing, the sizing is going to be more similar to surfboards than it is snowboards. So that means many different sized people can ride many different sized boards. Personally, I've ridden Gentemsticks as small as 148s and as big as 163s.
They all have a super unique ride. Whether you like to charge groomers, ride pow, wiggle through the trees, there's a board for you on this wall. And the first board we're going to talk about today is the Mantaray series. The Mantaray comes in 142, 145, 148, 154, 156, and 159. The Mantaray is their all-mountain quiver killer. It's pretty much the board that does it all. It's got great taper up front, a little bit narrower tail in the back, and an amazing side cut. Turns super well on a dime, whether you're riding groomers, going in the woods, riding huge open powder fields, or even the deepest powder in Japan. It's definitely their most versatile shred stick, and it's one of our favorites here at Radio Boardshop.
Up next is the Stingray, and this model was based off of the original Mantaray. The Stingray is going to have a little less taper and a much larger side cut radius. That's going to want to make it go much straighter down the hill, so longer arcing carves, but still be as versatile as the Mantaray.
All right, up next, we go towards the spectrum where everybody wants to ride, the POW. And I'm talking about the Chaser and the Fly Fisk. Chaser coming in 156, Fly Fisk coming in 164.5. What makes these special is the taper with the combined waist width. We have a really wide waist width for carving, edge to edge, laying down the biggest carves of your life, and we also have that mega taper, whether it's floating in just little bits of POW or that super deep Japan POW.
And lastly, we're going to check out some of the swallowtail boards, starting with the Barracuda. Now this board's going to come in a 158 and have a slight cut on the swallowtail. That's going to allow the tail to sink in the snow while giving the flotation in the nose. You're going to have a wide waist width and just a little bit of taper compared to the other models. As you can tell with the swallowtail, it's not as deep as some of the other models, so you can take this in the deep powder trees where you want to be a little more nimble with a swallowtail board. And then we've got the Rocket Fish and the Big Fish. These are going to be both the same model in two different sizes, with the Rocket Fish coming in a 144 and the Big Fish coming in a 163. If you're looking for that board to bring on that big heli trip to Alaska, BC, or anywhere else where you can get dream lines, the Big Fish is going to be your go-to board for that. Now compared to the Barracuda, you're going to get a much deeper cut in the swallowtail so that you're going to get maximum flotation when you are in the deepest snow that you can find. You'll also have a much wider nose and a lot more taper in both the Rocket Fish and the Big Fish compared to the Barracuda. So this is going to make for more fluid edge change when you do get this board on the groomers. Most people, when they see the swallowtails, think this is a powder specific board, and it is, no doubt, but these still rip on groomers if you're going to take it out on a day-to-day basis.
One of the coolest things about why we love Gentemstick is how we got it in the shop. Travis McLean, the owner of the shop, went snowboarding with Taro Tamai and his boys on the backside of Aspen Mountain in some epic powder conditions. They brought a bunch of boards, we tested them out, and they left them here, and the rest is history. Since then, Gentemstick has become one of our most premium brands in the shop. We've carried them for over 5 years. We're definitely the biggest distribution of them in the US, and we want to get you dialed in before your next trip.
If you're interested in riding some of these models, we will have them for demo, so come into Radio Boardshop where you can ride them, try them out, and find the best board for you. If you can't make it in the shop, visit us at radioboardshop.com where we have a large selection of Gentemsticks available for online order.
And if you think these are the dopest boards you've seen this season, hit that like button and leave us a comment which one is your dream board.
Thanks for checking out our favorite Gentemstick boards, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.
Radio shout out. You guys are fucking homies. We love you. The service, amazing.